So I feel like you're probably a genius. I have you figured out. You're gonna rob a bank. You're gonna intentionally get arrested. That's why, clearly, because you're gonna be driving a pastel-colored car, and then you're gonna go to jail, and then you're gonna break out of jail, and you're gonna be a different person. Who are you gonna be? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast. How we feeling today? What's up? What's up?
Feeling great.
Feeling all right? What's up, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You got Sanaa. What's up, Sanaa?
Feeling good.
You guys doing all right? So, what should we name this podcast? What do you guys think? I have a friend that has a podcast, and his podcast is called the Number One Christian Podcast, and so we could be the number 2 Christian podcast. Or what do you guys think?
I don't think we should settle for number 2.
Yeah.
Settle for number 2, but he's already number 1.
Well, we have to be number 1 for something else now.
Yeah.
So, we are the number 1 non-Christian podcast. is that what we should be?
Non-Christian on a community church YouTube channel.
There we go. Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of podcasts do you listen to?
I listen to some sports podcasts.
What kind of sport? Just like all sports?
Yeah, but my favorite sports podcast right now is called Long Shot, and it's a podcast with Duncan Robinson. He's a basketball player on my favorite team, the Miami Heat. So,
Do you say Miami Heat or do you say Miami Heats?
Miami Heat.
Because I know some friends would be like, yeah, Miami Heats. Like there's multiple Heats.
Well, because like
Heat.
most sports teams are plural, so I guess Heats.
That messes it up.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. Yeah, most sports teams are plural.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Because it's like a team.
Yeah, it's a team. Yeah. Yeah, the Heat. Who is the Heat on the Heat? On the Heats? That doesn't make sense.
Nah.
So you listen to sport podcasts?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Nice. Anybody else's podcast?
I've tried out podcasts a few times, but I never really got into it. Like, a bunch of my friends, they listen to podcasts while they go on their runs. So I thought that I would try it out, and honestly, it just slowed me down because I don't think I picked the right podcast for running.
Well, and podcasts are just like talking. And
Yeah.
So, like, when you're running, I don't know. I don't really want to listen to people talking.
Yeah, I find it better to listen to music while I run, like just upbeat playlists.
So you run?
Yeah.
Clearly you just said it, but what do you run like?
Right now I'm in cross country season, so races are 5Ks.
Gotcha. So when I was your age, I used to think cross country was just races around the entire country.
That's what I thought too.
So what is it? What is cross? And why is it XC? I see XC though. Yeah, I see it on like a shirt.
Honestly, I have no idea what the XC is for.
Well, I think I know what it's for. It's because it's like an X, like crossing.
Yeah, like.
Sorry, I set you up. I was like, I don't know what it is, and you reciprocated, and then I was like, yeah, I do know what it is. Sorry, I played you on that. It's all right. But cross country, what is it though?
It's basically you're training to run a very fast pace for longer distances. So you would have to train longer distances to be able to cut it shorter and run faster.
Ah, okay. And what kind of terrain? Is it like a track? Like what is it?
They try their best to make every course as hilly as they possibly can.
I did not expect you to say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, most of the races, you probably gain about 200 vertical feet
of elevation
just up and down hills the whole time.
Wow. Yeah, it was cool a couple months ago coming out to see your race. And I was very confused. Have you guys ever been to a cross-country meet?
No.
It's very strange because it's not like a traditional track. It's like this field and people just standing in different points. I'm like, where do I go and where are the runners? You guys were like in the woods at the time. And then all of a sudden people would pop out. And so that was a cool experience. But so maybe we'll be the number 1 cross-country podcast. What do you guys think? Yeah, Sanaa, any input here? Yeah.
I have no idea. We could always just make sure we don't plagiarize because I'm broke and I cannot be sued right now. So.
But later you'll be ready to be sued.
Yeah, when I'm rich, I can be sued.
You're gonna be rich.
Yeah.
Say more. Yeah. How you gonna make the money?
Well, since robbing banks is out of the question,
It is.
I have no
Is it?
idea. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is.
Okay. If the cops are watching, it is out of question. Yeah. But you've considered it.
No, I have not.
Well, if something is out of question, it's gone through a consideration process.
Well, this is going to be on the internet, so legally, I have not considered it. Definitely not.
Yeah. I've
Not
considered not doing it. You consider not doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. So, but if you were to rob a bank, would you rob like one big bank, or would you like to rob a couple smaller banks?
Either way, I'm pretty sure I would get caught because I don't think I would be good at robbing banks.
Yeah. Yeah. Who thinks they would be good at robbing banks? This is all under the assumption that nobody's ever gonna rob a bank. Would you be good?
No. Because, like, I would get paranoid.
You'd be like,
and
they're watching. They know.
you just get nervous and get scared to mess up somehow.
Yeah. What would be like let's say you had a weapon, right? I'm not even gonna name the weapon.
Yeah.
And you go to the teller. What would you say to her? Put the money in the bag.
Yeah, something like that.
No, give us your best spiel.
Put the money in the bag now.
Yeah, you would be laughing. You'd be like, is this a real robbery? What's happening?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to be serious.
Yeah, dang. All right.
I feel like I would be pretty good at it. I would only need the weapon to get the money. Once I'm out, if the cops don't make it there by the time I got all the money, I'm just gonna run.
Oh, you think
I
like
can't
cross-country
just
runner?
run.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, cops. You're not gonna be able to catch
They
them on
wouldn't
these,
be able
on
to
these
catch me.
hills.
As
yeah.
long as there's like
couple hills.
woods, hills, I can hide behind something like 5 miles away. They wouldn't be able to find me.
So this is making more sense. This is why you do cross-country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. There's this movie. I don't necessarily recommend it, and probably none of you have seen it or heard of it. But there's a movie called The Place Beyond the Pines, and the guy in that movie, he would rob banks, and he would ride away on a. It was a motorcycle, but it was like a motocross bike. And so I ride a motorcycle, and if I ever robbed a bank, I would probably get away on a motorcycle because you can just go so many places that you couldn't go. So Sanaa, what would your getaway car be? If you robbed a bank, which you're not going to.
It would be a beetle because I've always wanted a beetle my entire life.
Beetle.
Yeah.
Those have no room and it looks so goofy.
Yep.
I'm not hating though.
They do, but I love it for some reason because I've always wanted one since I was younger. And
What color?
ooh, I want a pastel color, so probably pastel blue.
If you paid me $1 million to list 10 how many pastel colors are there?
I have no idea.
If you paid me $1
Just
million to list 5 pastel colors, I would not get the money. I don't
would
know
just
what.
name colors of the rainbow, and there has to be a pastel red out there, right?
What does pastel mean?
It's basically a really light version of a color.
Oh, okay. So, pastel red, like is that?
Pastel red is literally just pink, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about colors. I know that there's complementary colors. And then what's the one that are like opposite? Where the colors are opposite, contrasting?
Yeah.
Like a yellow and a purple. Those are blank colors. What's the answer?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I haven't been to school.
Ever?
Actually, yes, because I'm homeschooled.
You're
So yes.
homeschooled. Oh,
But I haven't done
shout
school
out.
in 3 months, so I need to go back to school next week.
Shout out to homeschoolers. If you're tuning in on YouTube and watching, you're in homeschool, drop that in the comments section. What's it like, in one sentence, what's it like being homeschooled?
Very fun.
That was very fun. That's cool. Yeah, what are assumptions that you think people have about homeschool?
Some people think I don't have friends because literally people who are even my friends are like, "Oh my gosh, how do you make friends?" And I'm like, "Aren't you my friend? How? What do you mean?"
Like, how are we? Yeah. So how do you meet people?
I do a lot of extracurriculars. Like I do dance, I do drama, I do taekwondo, and I basically just meet people out there and make friends. So yeah.
Nice. What color belt do you have?
I literally just started this year, like in the summertime, because my brother's been doing it for a long time, and he's literally about to be a black belt, I believe. But I just started this year, so next week, I believe, I'm supposed to be testing for my white belt.
Nice. Yeah, that makes more sense. I didn't know your brother's gonna be a black belt. Every time I see Ethan, he breaks my hand and dislocates my shoulder because he's so strong. Shout out to Ethan.
Shout out because it's his birthday today.
Today's his birthday.
Yes.
You should have had him on the podcast. Yeah. Oh well. Sorry, Ethan. What's he gonna do today? Do you know?
No idea.
Yeah. Do you guys live together?
Yes, we do.
Is your brother and everything?
Yes.
He's out robbing a bank right now.
Probably.
That's funny. So your getaway car would be a pastel colored Beetle. Some of the new Beetles, they have turbos and they're super fast. Anybody like cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like cars?
Yeah.
What's your dream car?
My dream car is a Porsche 918 Spider.
Oh, specific. I could tell you.
It's
cars.
all carbon fiber.
Oh, those are ridiculous.
All around the car.
Would you like I don't even know if they make them manual, but because a lot of cars now they don't even make manual anymore. But would you like a manual?
I do want a manual.
Do you know how to drive stick?
I know how to drive it, but I haven't had to.
What does that mean? Yeah.
I have simulations, like games with wheels involved in like stick shift
And like actual
stuff.
pedals and stuff?
Yeah,
That's
my
dope.
friends all have them. So whenever I go over to their house, I use them. So I know like how to drive it, but I've never actually had to do it like realistically.
Yeah, so like you probably don't even know anybody who actually has a stick.
My uncle has a stick, but
Nice.
it's like one of the old Kias, like almost like a box car. It's kind of weird, but
Kia Soul.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not cool stick,
yeah.
right? That's just like,
It's just like
Yeah.
you want a car, and that's like what you could get.
yeah, is that Uncle Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Jake's bootleg Kia. You'll never see this, so he didn't say it. I did. Love you guys, but yeah, that's cool. A Porsche. Anybody else like cars?
Yeah.
Well, you like Beetles, so I know you don't like cars.
I feel like that would be the worst getaway car, like a pastel color. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going
It
out of
would.
bank. I was just thinking about that, like randomly. Like, why would that be the color that you would want to get away from a bank?
Because if I'm gonna get caught, I want my car to look good.
It sounds like you kind of want to get caught.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be on the news and they'll see my car.
They'll be like, why is she driving that car?
There's other ways to get attention, Sanaa.
That's how she's gonna get her $1 million.
Yeah. So I feel like you're probably a genius. I have you figured out. You're gonna rob a bank. You're gonna intentionally get arrested. That's why, clearly, because you're gonna be driving a pastel-colored car, and then you're gonna go to jail, and then you're gonna break out of jail, and you're gonna be a different person. Who are you gonna be?
Can I if the police are watching this, I'm definitely not gonna rob a bank. So, but if I was gonna be a different person,
We know you're not gonna rob a bank. It's fake.
yeah.
You're cleared. Yeah.
But if I was gonna be a different person, I don't know. I would be a completely bougie person. I don't know.
Do you secretly want to be bougie now?
No, not right now.
But on the other side.
Yeah, when I get out of jail.
That's interesting. What would you sound like as a bougie person ordering your favorite dinner at a restaurant?
Ooh, could I sound like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, what is she? I don't know what she sounds like.
Yeah,
Actually,
neither do I. Weirdly.
If you paid me $1 million to tell you what her voice sounds like, I would not get the money. I don't know what she sounds like. I know what she looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know what she sounds like. So, go ahead. You're ordering food.
Could I please have from here a Starbucks caramel frappuccino with 3 pumps vanilla? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
And I'm Kim Kardashian.
Just in case you didn't know, I am Kim. But I did say your favorite meal. So is that your?
That's for dinner now. I'm gonna have a Starbucks frappuccino for dinner.
Shout out to Starbucks. You
I've got
guys.
Starbucks 3 times already this week. 3 or 4 times this week.
I thought you were gonna say this morning.
No, today
He's
was
like, "My heart's
today was
pounding."
like probably my 4th time this week getting Starbucks.
That's all right. Ain't no shame. What did you get today?
I got pumpkin cream cold brew. They just came out with their pumpkin stuff, so it got me really excited. So I had to go extra this week.
It's August. Why are we eating pumpkin stuff? Drinking pumpkin
It's
stuff?
never too early for fall flavors.
All right. Agree to disagree. I need it to be September. But
Oh, yes.
yeah, I feel like I'm melting in this couch slowly but surely. Yeah. Any other suggestions about what we should name this podcast?
Bridges? Is that?
Bridges?
Yeah, Bridges.
The Bridgecast?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Because we're Bridgeway Community Church.
Yeah, I like that. Bridges. Bridgecast.
Bridgecast? Okay.
Would it have like the dash bridge dash cast?
The bridge.
Or
The
like
bridge
in
cast?
parentheses and then cast.
Wait, what would be in parentheses? Bridge or cast?
I would think bridge, right?
I don't know.
Or you could have bridge and then pod in the parentheses and then cast.
Yeah, I don't know how like grammar works. Like if I'm typing a paragraph, there's no periods, just a whole lot of commas. And so I probably need to go back to school. But I have been to school, unlike Sanaa. She said she's never been to school. But yeah, I think we'll maybe have to just try to decide more another day. So Jacob, why don't you take us on out of here today?
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and comment if you have any ideas or you want to talk more about how dumb our ideas are. And we'll see you next time.
Peace out. Cool. That was fun.